spots in it, but there's something about that movie. I mean, the chick was really good, and I don't know. I've seen it a lot of times. I mean, I've seen it over a dozen times, so I didn't dislike it. But it could have been a better movie somehow or other. I guess there was too many lame plot things, you know, like this whole time machine thing. The fact that you could just sit there and watch the windows change, and you're like, no, that you're not going to be able to watch that happen, you dumbass. That you can't see like the clothes changing on the fucking mannequin. You just no, it can't happen that way, fucker.
Have you seen Mama's House 2? That's a good.
I'm waiting for old Hacks gets run over by a bus. The movie I'm waiting for.
Pyro, man, you and I have pretty much the same taste in movies. You're just fucking nailing them one after the other.
Yeah, it was just she's just remembering. But yeah, some of these movies, like I said, they're only good because I saw them back when that's the best movies could do. Like the drama strain, really, by modern standards, it's pretty sucky.
All right. Yeah, you know what was so great about Repo Man was the soundtrack. There was an LA band. They're no longer around. They're called did a song called Real 10, which was formed a big part of the soundtrack for Repo Man. And man, that was a good band. Yeah, the Plugs, awesome band. Too bad they're not around anymore.
Queen had a bit part in that movie too. They're the ones playing the live show. And Emilio Estevez says, "Man, I can't believe I used to like these."
No, that wasn't Ween. That was the Van?
No, that was Ween. It was
That,
definitely Ween.
no, that was like the Vandals, right?
It's
I
Ween.
remember
It's
that
Ween,
song.
like right when they very first started.
Oh, Contact was horrible, horrible, horrible movie, horrible, horrible, horrible. Especially the horrible ending. God, that movie was horrible. It was horrible.
Oh my God, I can't believe you say that. That's one of my one of my more favorite movies. I thought it was tastefully done, good acting, and the ending was beautiful. It was such a good ending because you had all these
It
different
was
guys coming with all these
complete
different
bullshit.
perspectives.
It was complete
No
bullshit.
way.
Oh yeah, well yeah, we'll give you the technology to come visit us, and then we're just gonna talk complete shit for 15 minutes or whatever, 10 minutes. We're gonna give you a 10-minute little talk. Oh yeah, well your humans are really interesting and fun, but we're not ready to really dig with you people yet. We're not gonna hang with you yet, because you're too fucktarded yet. And so now we're gonna send you back, and we're gonna goof on you so bad because you're not gonna be able to explain that you weren't even here, and you're gonna look like an asshole. So after all this bullshit, all this work, we don't even tell you nothing. We're not gonna give you anything. It was just so stupid.
Yeah, that was I don't know unless they turned into Ween. That was the Circle Jerks who did that slam scene with Emilio Estevez when he says, I can't believe I used to like these guys. That was, we all got to duck when the shit hits the fan. That's the song they were playing. That's the Circle Jerks. I don't know. Did they turn into Ween? Somebody else will have to tell me.
Oh, I like the Hannibal sequel actually. Because that opera music was so damn good. I mean, that was such good music for Hannibal Lecter to be doing shit to. And yeah, I thought that was pretty good actually. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first one, but it was a pretty good movie.
I saw it. Downey Jr. was pretty cool. Scanner Darkly. Probably should have read the book. I heard the book was better.
Yeah, fuck movies. Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, movies are really part of life. You know, it's the way we live vicariously through this shit. So, I mean, just think how. I mean, what would your life be without movies if you never had movies? You know, 200 years ago, you lived and you had some dopey stories in a book, and they're kind of lame, like spot, run, go get the ball, spot, run, spot, catch the ball, spot. And that's got much. I mean, you got Shakespeare, okay, they're pretty good stories, but it's just not the same. I mean, I can't even imagine how empty my life would be without movies.
Yeah, Marshall McLuhan predicted that was going to be the dominant medium. He did that 60 years ago, which is pretty prescient of him. That there, that was his major contribution. The medium is the message, and movies and television, and now the internet has definitely become the message.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if I'd go there with it. It's not even so much the message stuff, it's just the uh, it's just I guess the basic nature of that whole storytelling thing and that whole imagination thing. Yeah, there's such a good value in all that. Yeah, well, see you, Rebby. Whatever. Yeah, you gotta go to school and such. Gotta work. God, I'm really tired too, though. I don't feel very well. Jigo. Ooh, that's a movie we didn't mention. Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny one.
You know what I just remembered? There is a movie coming out like tomorrow, and it's only going to be playing one night in the theaters, and it's called the big New Orleans, the Big Uneasy, or Return to Katrina, or something like that, and it's
Whatever. Who cares? It's a fucking goddamn documentary. It's not a movie. Sorry, but jeez, who the fuck cares? Yeah. I should have just buried New Orleans. When they had it down, they should have left it there. Put bulldozed over the fucking thing.
Well, the problem is it doesn't have any economic reason for its existence like it used to. It used to be a major harbor, and now that there's two other major harbors that have displaced it. One one in Mississippi and one just upriver of it. It's lost its economic reason for being.
Hey, daughter of some kind of Lucifer or something. You gotta turn your mic off. it's a cool effect and all, and your hair's cool, and yeah, you're really cool. Did you get your mic on? You can't do it. Ah, you did it. Wow, thank you. Really appreciate it. Let's see if the little asshole can do the same. Come on, Mountain Dew guy. Turn your mic off, you little fucktard. Come on. Turn your mic off. Retard. It's retarded. Yeah, it's too retarded. Too retarded. Microphone. Where's the microphone? So anyway, where were we? God, I'm so tired. Where the fuck were we? Somebody was talking about something. Oh yeah, okay, you're talking about New Orleans being a piece of, yeah, harbor, redundant, no good. Yeah, well, whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. I don't even care if it's the most valuable harbor on the face of the earth. It's still impractical. So fuck it.
What's impractical about building a city 10 feet below sea level in the path of annual oncoming hurricanes on oceanfront property? I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, on a eroding oceanfront, quickly eroding away, where all your buffers against the ocean have been lost. Yeah, it's just insane.
No, I really believe we should be forced to spend our tax dollars to save New Orleans, especially you, Gary.
Yeah, well, it's okay, really, because you could just put it on my tab, because I'm never paying my tab anyway. There's 200 grand on that tab, and it's never going to get paid. So you might as well put a few billion on it. You might as well take advantage.
Well, I'm sure.
Speaking of TJ's charity, sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but this guy mentioned the Amazing Atheist in his charity event. And what's really annoying is I went to his blog TV channel and I noticed that he's still playing that video of where DPR Jones is congratulating him for making all that money and all that shit. And it's just so dishonest. Because TJ admitted in his blog post that he didn't give a fuck about the charity. He didn't give a fuck about any of that crap. It just Halcyon was doing a PR thing, and they're just trying to figure out how to make TJ look like a better human being. And I mean, he's just so calculated. And then to play that video is just so. I mean, you've already admitted you're playing people. Now you're just playing people while you're playing people. It's just so it's such a scurvy, slimy move.
Okay, Gary. Here's something you're absolutely gonna love. I don't see how you could not be in support of this. Women, nursing mothers, donating their breast milk to be flown over to Africa to save dying children. Now, how could you be against that? That's a true story, by the way. I read that in the papers the other day.
Yeah, well, women are out of their minds. I saw a video where a woman's getting her breast milked. It was just so disgusting. It's like, God, you'd never want to have sex with a woman again. You watch that stuff too much. I mean, it's just like, oh, it's just too creepy.
You're too creepy.
Oh, says you. Says the creepy guy, the creepiest of them creeps.
I know. I think it's time to turn to the dark side here.
Fact, we talk about something that isn't bullshit.
Yeah, well, Pyro, how could we have a conversation with you that isn't about bullshit? I guess, frankly, you just, I don't know. You seem to be getting it one week, and then the next week I'll watch a few of your videos, and you're just talking around and around in circles, and it's just like,